An old childhood favorite of mine, the June Barcarolle by Tchaikovsky. I'll play the first 15 seconds for you here, and then I'll show you how to do it yourself. But first, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever we have new music, film, or classical coming out. Here we go. We'll begin with the left hand as usual. It's not completely straightforward. There's a lot of oscillation between quarters and half notes and eighths, so we'll have to nail all that down. We'll begin with the fifth on G, lift to D, and then 3, 2, 1. Don't worry about the counting for now. We're going to do that later. For now, just the notes and finger. Next bar is the same. Easy enough. Moving on, next bar, same thing. Followed by 5 on A, resolves to B flat, fourth, lift, 5, and 2 and 1. 5 on C, 4 to D, lift, so that's 1, 5, 4, 2, 1, 5, 4, 2, put the second finger on D instead of C sharp. What you'll see here is actually the melody is, this is the counterpoint to what the right hand is doing. And amongst these notes, we also have the bottom two that just color it harmonically. So if we know that, that means that the top notes should be a bit louder than the bottom two. Moving on, 2 to 5. This one's bare. We have 1, 3, 1, 2, while we hold that pinky down. Okay, so make sure you have all that down. Slow it down if you need to, but make sure you have the fingerings and the notes finished. And here is what the counting will be like. We're in 4/4 time, so 4 beats per bar. That's what we'll do. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. All right, beauty. With that in the bag, let's move on to the right hand. So we're going to begin with 1, 2, 3. And then another 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 5, 4, 5, 2. Make sure when you move your hand across, don't twist your arm too much to reach that thumb. Just allow your thumb to move underneath your hand, comfortably and without too much tension. Should be effortless, you know? As much as possible. Moving on. So again, the melody is this. But we have the bottom 2 to fill out the harmony. And bottom 2 to fill out the harmony. That's 5, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 2, 1. Again, just the notes. Counting comes later. Next. 5, 3 and 1. 5, 4 and 1. I think that should do it. Okay. I think it's about time that we put it to a beat. Oh. The first 3 notes are kind of a pickup into the first of the right-hand bars. So I'm going to count from an empty bar, and then you can see where the right hand sort of starts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So you can see that each one of these little units starts on the and of 3. So that's fairly important because it's regular. You're going to see that throughout the piece. Okay. Once you have both the hands down, we can start to put it together. Nice and slow with counting. Get this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so far so good. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So the important thing here for that last bit is that there are 2 notes in the right hand for every 1 note in the left. Pretty straightforward, no? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right, so the hands come together here, and then next bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and together and 1 and 2 and 3. Not too bad, right? So the important thing to notice here is that the hands are often taking turns, right? Which actually makes it quite a bit easier to play. It's a little bit like Für Elise. It sounds like there's a lot going on, but the hands keep weaving from one to the other. This piece is a little bit like a boat in water, right? So that's why you get this kind of swing to the right, then swing to the left, and back and forth. Okay. A couple words about the pedaling here. Let me go through the whole thing nice and slow, and I'll show you where the pedal changes are, the way that I do it. Again, it's really dependent on your instrument and what you like. Maybe you like a lot of blending and mixing of sound, but this is what I think is good. Pedal down to start. Change. 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 I would lift on this E flat. So all of that is dry, but I'm keeping the notes down so they continue to ring, right? The outside notes stay down while I'm doing this, but the pedal is not down. Okay, so that's just about cover it. Then we move on. And this stuff we're gonna do on the website. So subscribe here if you feel that I've earned it and you find all this stuff useful, and let me know in the bottom in the comments what you'd like me to do next and what you think would be something you'd like to learn. Okay, I'll see you in the next ones, and thanks for watching.